Right back with you. It's Katie Gillis, and we are talking about nutrition. We are in the third video. We'll probably end up having more videos as we go through because I'm coming up with stuff as I teach that I didn't even think about. Because sometimes when you live it and you've been living it for so long, it is hard to remember how it was in the beginning. So if you're feeling like we're running through this and you've got a bazillion questions, just reach out to me. I do not want you to be overwhelmed by this content. I want you to be able to navigate through, sift through everything. This is why I also put it on a blog. All my videos have a blog content underneath it of the important bullet points, and also in my blog, the important bullet points, because I don't want you to feel like there's all this content and it's just jumping up in your head, right? But also, if you really are in a situation where you're like, look, I am so stuck. I don't even have time to read the blogs. That's when working together with a coach, with either me or one of my team, is so beneficial because it gets to you and your life and what's going on in your life, and it helps you cut all the fluff out that doesn't even matter to you and get on a plan that does. I have several different programs. One is only 4 weeks long, but it gets you a plan for your healthy lifestyle and the healthy lifestyle of your entire family in those 4 weeks. Boom. And I do a lot of the work and you just respond, but then you execute when the plan is done. Anyway, but there are other plans. There's hormone healing, ADD. I have so many things, brain health. Reach out if you need help. My second website, which is the Renew Christian Coaching website, I'm adding all of the different programs on there. And so I'll put the website link close to this video. And here's the thing, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I want to help you. And sometimes that one-on-one mentoring, that one-on-one coaching, one-on-one discipleship is the right thing, the right next step for you. So it would be doing you a huge disservice if I did not tell you that it is possible to work one-on-one together to radically get you on the right path pretty quickly. But let's talk. So today, all right, the first video we talked about biblical perspective of eating and how God created the earth and what his intention was for us and how we've messed it up. And then the video we just did before this, I talked about healing foods, and then foods to absolutely avoid because they're evil. They're tools of Satan to get in your way, to mess you up, to make it harder for you to produce fruit in your life because you've got disruptors. So we talked about that. That is so essential. I hope that if you haven't watched that video yet, you'll go back and watch that video. It's going to be close to this one. Wherever you are on this one, if it's on my YouTube or Instagram or in my email or my blog, there's going to be a video because this is third in the series for nutrition. And today, what we're going to talk about is menu planning and grocery shopping and what the strategy is. And listen, this is a simple strategy. It sounds like a lot, but once you put it into practice, and once you read my bullet point blogs, you'll be able to see step 1, step 2, step 3, and you'll just be able to effortlessly put it together for yourself, okay? So, but let's get to it. First of all, you want to have a menu strategy. You want to have a menu plan first. Then you go grocery shopping, and you only grocery shop for what you need for your menu plan. That's going to save you money. It's also going to keep you from eating disruptors and evil foods. So sorry about my dogs. I can't make them shut up. I think the little girl and the neighbors here. Anyway, so thank you for your grace. So let's get to it. So remember what I said. Have a menu plan first, then go grocery shopping. Only shop for things on your plan. That will maximize your budget and it will keep you on track. I schedule 2 hours one time a week for grocery shopping. Sometimes I have to make a quick run, like at the end of the week if I forgot something or I'm inspired to make something else for the weekend. But bottom line is I'm a maximizer. That's one of my Strength Finder I have my top 5. I want to maximize my time, maximize my budget, maximize my time. And so because of that, I'm giving you my strategy. You can do whatever you wish, but I only go to the grocery store usually 1 time a week. And I plan the menu for the week. And here's how I menu plan. Each week I plan for 3 breakfasts that are on rotation. So we're gonna need 7 breakfasts for a week, right? Well, I plan for 3 and I just repeat those one of those 3. So it'd be like, you'll see, I'm gonna put it on the blog, I don't wanna waste your time. It'll be like scrambled eggs and a slice of toast and honeydew. That was this morning. And then, or it might be oatmeal with apples and pecans or walnuts and a shot of kombucha for everybody. And that'd be 2. And then I'd have a 3rd one. So I just don't wanna plan out crazy breakfast, but I do realize that breakfast is an essential part of the day. And there's always my fallback for any meal is a smoothie. So easy. It's like, hey, I always have smoothie ingredients available. And then in the case, let me close this window. In the case that you get to the place where you don't have time to make that meal you planned, everybody's getting a smoothie. It's great. It's okay. You have a smoothie. That's what you have. And the perfect smoothie would have fruit, vegetables if you want, like spinach, that's usually a little bit, and then a lot of protein, like 20 or 30 grams. So that could be, I use protein, an organic protein powder. I will put what I use on here. And then I use a high protein yogurt. I like skyr yogurt right now because I'm pregnant. I want that fat. But if you want a low fat, you could do a high protein, sugar-free Greek yogurt. Sugar-free is in no artificial sugars, of course, because those are hormone disruptors. And then water, and that's it. And ice, maybe some ice if you want it thicker. And that's it, but it's high protein, 30 grams of protein, so that it keeps you fuller longer and for the health of your body, you want to always have fruit paired with a protein or a healthy fat because that balances your blood sugar. If I didn't have the healthy fat and the protein in my smoothie and I just had fruit and water, then you're gonna have a ton of sugar or a lot of sugar in the natural sugars in the fruit, and your blood sugar is gonna skyrocket. But there is evidence that fats and proteins, since they're slow to metabolize, bring that into balance. And so you can have all the benefits and the fiber and the brain sugars that your body needs from the berries. I usually do strawberries or blackberries or blueberries. Those are so good for your body. You get all those benefits, but then you also don't have the spiking blood sugar. Awesome, right? And then protein and fat heals your body. You want that. I eat a lot of fat, healthy fat. And it keeps your skin nice and supple. A lot of times, healthy people, people who are eating a super strict diet, and they don't include very many healthy fats, they're gonna get lines and wrinkles and dry skin. And I tell you, so many of my clients come to me like, I don't know, I eat so clean. Why was my skin so dry and stuff? And I'm like, girl, you need some fat in your life. Anyway, so it's really good for you. All right, let's get back to the menu planning. Default on the smoothies, right? So always in your freezer, smoothie stuff. And then, for each week, I plan out for 3 breakfasts on rotation. And then I plan out for either a salad or leftovers for lunch. And then I plan out 5 or 6 dinners. That's because one night a week, we usually either have leftovers, I'll make like a pot of soup or something like that, or we'll do a salad. And so I don't really plan for it. I always have frozen fish in the freezer. And so I have a default plan B beyond smoothies, which is frozen salmon, baked straight from frozen, baked in the oven, and then a salad. Or it could be maybe even pasta. But anyway, so I have a couple of backup things for yourself. But if you're planning your menu again, sorry, I need water. You want to have 3 breakfasts on rotation, a salad or leftovers for lunch, smoothie as plan B for anything, and then 5 or 6 dinners. So you're really planning your meal plan around your dinners. So what I use is cookbooks or websites for my dinners. Right now I've got a book I got from the library. I'm always at the library, and every time I go to the library, I pick out a new book and look at all the little tabs in here. We are about probably only a third through these tabs. And then when I get through it, I'll take this book back and get a new one. So my kids and my husband always have something fresh, and I'm telling you, they love it. In Proverbs 31, it says, she brings her food from afar. And I feel like that's trying different menus, different styles, Italian, Thai, whatever, French. So that's really fun. But this book is really, it's called Dinner, Changing the Game by Melissa Clark, and it's been really fun. So if you're in Haywood County, you're gonna get it back in the library when I'm done with it. My kids are just coming home, so I just want you to know it's gonna get crazy for a second, but I don't wanna stop. So you can, I also, one of the books recipe books that I can't live without is called the One Pot Cookbook. It's awesome, it's on Amazon, and it's just a really great 30-minute weeknight dinners. And so what I do is I go through my book on my, remember I said I plan for two hours for planning and grocery shopping, things like that, once a week. I go through the books, I write down the page number and what I'm gonna make, or you could put the link to your website or whatever. Sometimes Instagram is an amazing place for inspiration. And then I put my grocery shopping list together after I've planned out the menu. And then I just put on there exactly what I need. No more, no less, no added. Then I go grocery shopping, I buy just what's on the list. Stay in budget, stay on the list. And you can also batch cook. Like last night I made garbanzo bean soup from the Columbia restaurant, that's awesome. And a huge 1905 salad and little cherry pie bites that are really awesome. I'm gonna put them on there because they're really low sugar. They're still a little bit, but it's really good. And that was our dinner, but I made enough to have lunch today. But you can also make a double portion of soup or spaghetti or whatever and have it for dinner the next night. And it's okay if you have the same thing for dinner 2 nights in a row. You're getting healing foods. I don't think anybody's gonna mind. You can also put your second portion in the freezer so that you can have default dinners. I have created a free downloadable for you that is just literally the bullet points of the things that I went over on how to create your meal plan. The reminders of your shopping list, things like that, kind of like things that I always have in my pantry, items that you might need, just whatever I can find to be helpful as you meal plan and go grocery shopping for your family. Extra thing, like, you know what I said, just stick to your list when you go grocery shopping. Also, your list should be the outside of the grocery store, which should be your fruits and vegetables first. That should be the bulk of what you got. I'm gonna show a picture of my grocery cart slammed with fruits and vegetables. And then you can have your organic or free range meats. I get mine from a local CSA called Hickory Nut Gap Farm. And they are free range and the best meats I can get. And I just try to avoid other meats altogether. And then of course, you're gonna get to the meat and eggs, or the eggs and Old World cheese and yogurt on the other side. I shop at Publix here in Waynesville. I found that it has the best selection, the highest quality food. It is a little more expensive, but it's less expensive than Whole Foods, and it's gonna get you the quality because I want life-giving foods. I don't want the ones that bring death. So I do have a budget, I do stick to it, and I found that it's easy to follow and you do actually save money if you don't buy anything from the evil foods list. It has not even one. If you don't, then you're not spending all that money on unnecessary stuff, and then all of a sudden you have money for the healthy stuff. Really cool. All right, I'm gonna put some resources here for you. I hope this has been helpful to you. Like I said, it's so simple, and it works. All right, God bless you all. I hope this has been so valuable to you. Bye.